Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Backpacktrader training room for Tuesday, October 11th. Hope everybody had a nice holiday yesterday. Please do note the required risk disclosure. This room is for educational and informational purposes only. It is not to be considered financial advice. And good morning to you too, you Miles. Please do say hello. This type of trading should only be undertaken with funds that you can afford to lose. Risk capital. And good morning to you, Bob. All right. Less than 2 minutes to open. YM is flat and looking for a new trade. Crude, three trades to POQ. Looks like it went POQ on this short, but we ended up one tick from break even after the stop and reverse. I'll come back and walk through that in a few minutes. Looks like I think we probably got positive, but I'm not sure. We took two pretty close to full losses to start with on unleaded. Then we picked up a partial if you're trading target 2, solid target 1, then another target 2, and a second target 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trades. Good morning, Pamela. We'll have to run the numbers and see where we end up on that. Well, we're just about to, and there goes the market open. Got a long trade just triggered in on soybeans. And now that's stop and reverse to short. So exit the long, and you just hit the entry again. So short from 1370 and just hit target 1. Nothing on the YM. Russell's in a short pre-market, so that we will not deal with. Pound Aussie is one we can take a look at in a little while. Russell stopped out of its trade. Quick. And just 10 seconds down here. That's likely avoidable on the YM, an avoidable long. It's like a break-even stop out on after getting target 1 on soybeans. So 72.75 to 70 even. That would be an 11 tick loss. So that's 44 ticks down. It'll take us a couple of trades to get that back. So we pick up no, actually, yeah. That would be the stop and reverse. In this case, it was the chase text that moved it down, but the stop and reverse would be set 1370 even. So we picked up 10, 13. We're down 31, and we should be in the long here. That's a good size trade. Target's all the way up at 74.75. All right. Long, and now stop and reversing to short on the YM. $29,184. So we go from 201 to 184, 7 to 34 tick loss on two positions. And the Russell with a short. $30 tick target one on the YM. Stop and reverse at 67.50. And we did trigger on soybeans. And the YM stop and reversing at 01. And that did go trigger in. So another 34 tick loss. And the Russell with a target 3 and 4, trailing at 87.7. Pound Aussie hitting money management on that long trade. I want to go through that one in a few minutes. Money management at 23. And we're running about about 3.5 pip spread on the Pound Aussie this morning. So I would probably not take target one at 21. I would go push it up to target 2 at 28. Okay. And stopping and reversing back to short at 77. This time we get money management and a 1 tick break even. YM not treating us well this morning. We get a winning trade and it takes us out at break even. That's unfortunate. All right. And soybeans with another possible stop and reverse. Actually, stop and reverse at the full stop, 71.75. And the YM long again from 81. 181. And the Russell stopping out at 85.3. Solid winner for the first trade. All right, one close below the balance line. Still in the short. And pound Aussie stopping out at break even. And another short on the Russell. Plenty of time to get in that. Definitely in that short trade on the Russell. And the YM is back and forth around the 50 right now. And soybeans now making a solid down move. See if we can get through this swing low at 66.25. And back upward on the YM, as well as on soybeans. And the YM back to a short. Stop and reverse at 62. And the YM looks like you may want to step aside. Just not able to sustain anything. Small loss on the trailer. At 84.3 on the Russell. That's going to be a stop and reverse at 83, so we're still short on the YM. I would actually take that as an exit and be done with the YM this morning. It's just going back and forth on us. Just chewing us up in the noise right now. And that would be an exit, and I would call that a session on the YM. A losing session this morning on the YM. And soybeans ultimately stops out on the short. Looks like it may be time to step aside on the soybeans as well. Lots of back and forth action. All right, taking a look at crude. We have the first trade at 28 seconds after 9 is a SMA long. So those of you not trading the diamond level may not have that trade, and actually you'd be in better shape. If you didn't have that trade, you would have gone one and done on the short from 88, or no, from 88. So if you were in the long, that's a stop and reverse then from 86. I'm sorry, 84. Key level adjustment. So you end up losing 17 tick risk times 2 positions, 34 ticks. With the adjusted entry, you pick up 12 and 21 for 33 in 1 tick negative. If you didn't take the long, you would be POQ with a one and done. Nice trailer, unfortunately, not taking advantage of that in the basic trade plan. But then trade number 3 goes up, tests the 50 again, then comes down and picks up 14 and 23. 37, less the one we were down, net 36 ticks on the day. If you did not get that first long, then you got 41 on the day. So POQ either way on crude. Unleaded. Our first trade was 901.33. That goes for a full stop of 52 ticks, down 104. Okay, short at 67. No, at 6. Entry at 76. So stop and reverse at 72. Saves you 3 ticks on what would have been 62. So 59, 118, and 104 is 222. All right. Target 1 picks up 45 on target. And we go from 72. Actually, no, that's not true. 72. So it picks up 41 on target. 72 to 56 is 16. So 57 from 222, one brings us to 165. And we pick up another short. It gives us 21 for target 1, 33 for target 2. Oh, we got 32 then for those of you on target 2. So then you're 190 down. Okay, target 2 makes it 157. Entry was 17. The stop is 96. So another 21. $136. So we'd have gotten 42 total from target 1, which we were at, what do we say, 41 and 1657, 98. So we'd be down 124, and 136 are where we are. So then we come down with it, come long 58 ticks and 89. We do get target 2, so we get 56 and 89. And we stop out at 289 from an entry at 214. 75. $75 and 89 would be 150, 164. That puts us positive with target 2. 58 and 75 is 133, and that puts us positive for target 1. So POQ on the 5th trade. Not a big result overall, but positive in 5 trades. All right, let's take a look at, see what MNQ is doing. That looks noisy to me. Start is right in here. That's most likely an avoidable long, spiking to the entry and then coming back hard. The short, 13, 2 seconds. Very possibly avoidable as well. And that long is definitely, so we got one full loss for sure. And we get a break, at least a break even. Full loss and a break even. And we are we have a potential long trade that hasn't triggered in. Not much doing there. Soybean still flat. All right. All right, let's take a look at what we've got here. Okay, that short was too early. And we pick up a long here at 844.25, 76.01. Potential stop and reverse, that's at 94, got as low as 94.2. So surviving, staying long, hit money management, and would come back for a break, actually for a couple of tick loss at 75.99. Couple of pip loss at 75.99. Then we end up with in a short at 75.96 after we get out at 75.99. That goes to a stop and reverse at 76.13. Now, here's where things get interesting. We actually had a successful long trade, but the calculator tracked the short trade, which we adjusted because of the stop and reverse. So it didn't think we were successful on that one. So it gave us this long. And the way I would play that is you end up with a full stop out on the short. And probably get a blue SMA long right here that unfortunately went for a full stop and now is going positive for us. And we'll have to see what it does. But ultimately, this long was a break even. So 2 break even trades, slightly negative because of the key level adjustment on the initial one. So probably down about 5 pips plus spread. And looking for, well, actually down 5 pips plus spread if you took the long. Actually, yeah, because you avoided the, well, no, you still got the stop and reverse short, so you're down. Stop and reverse from short to long. So. Okay. I'm afraid that's a second loss. Plenty of time on that bar to get in. And now we come into a short. Lots of time to get into that. So short on the MNQ. And the Russell was a break even, basically a break even that did get full target there. Not much going on. Questions or comments this morning? All right, we got about 2:15, 2 minutes 15 seconds to our 10 a.m. crude session. So let's see where that one goes. The last trade here on crude is back here. All right, 50 seconds. And the MNQ, at least a break even on this one. The soybeans breaking through his 200. Looks like it's possible. Well, it's pulling back now. Let's see if it can get away from the 200. All right, into our 10 a.m. crude session. And nothing yet. All right, switching. Okay, we've got our 8th bar after the crossover. So we can get along here if we get a close above the balance line. SMA trade, 89.09. And there's target 1. That'll be a POQ for those using the SMA trade. And target 2, 12 and 19, 31 ticks. MNQ with targets 2 and 3, 823 even for the trailer. And soybeans unable to make the move above the 200 stick. And definitely the right call to step aside. MNQ stop at 817.25. Getting close to target 4. Target 4 is 93.75, and it got to 92.50. So hitting target 4, 814.25 for the stop. And our short on crude finally stopped out at 88.57. Trailer not part of the basic trade plan on that one. Long, is that too fast to catch? Yeah, 4 seconds. But if it comes back, could be 62. Not coming back at this point. Okay, in sync with the long now. Or you can let it test the lows. That's actually probably a good idea with given the move it's just made. Hanging around that entry at 62, 61, 62. All right, MNQ stopping out 811.25. Now we have a potential long on the table. And crude now stuck between the balance line and the 20 SMA. Coin flip as to which way it's going to go. And I think I would probably go ahead and take the long at this point. I would assume that we're in the long. Hope we can get there before the 50 gets to money management. Because I suspect that the 50 EMA is going to provide us some resistance to getting higher. I could be wrong, but and the MNQ did trigger long. I wasn't watching, but I think it hit the stop before it hit the entry, so we should be good here. Trade will not be tracked by the calculator because of that, though. Hitting both the entry and the stop on the same bar. And money management on the crude trade. Target at 83, and we didn't quite get there. We got to 82, just in front of the 50 EMA. And there is our stop, and we just stopped out at 67, it looks like. Yeah, stopped out at 88.67. I was going to say I think I would have taken profit at that 82, given the proximity to the 50 EMA and getting one tick from target, and take target one and step aside. But strictly by the trade plan, we're short now from 62. This is exactly where we were long from before. Ooh, that's not good. Let's see if we get another rejection at the 50 EMA. At session, we set new session lows for crude at 88.35. Stop and reverse to long at 81. And that just did trigger in. Money management goes to 91, which pushes it up a tick. And there's money management. Did we get to 92? Yes, we did. Target 1. That's 11 ticks to target 1. We lost 62 to 81, 14, 28 ticks. I'm sorry, 62 to 81, 19, 38 ticks. And I believe, yep, that's target 2 for 19. So 30 ticks there. We picked up 62 to 67, 10 ticks on that trailer. That's 40 ticks. And we lost 38 plus 2. So basically a break-even session. Plus 2 ticks. And a short trade on the pound Aussie. All right, there's your 12 tick target 1, so minimum target. That looks like a winner to me on the MNQ on the long. Not tracked as I mentioned earlier because it hit entry and stop on the same bar, but watching it, we hit the stop before we hit the entry. So target 2, and that should bring it You should definitely be at break even. So 1950. And if we continue up just a bit from here, we should be trailing. Mixed bag today. Some winners and some losers. Energy's being successful. Needing to get pound Aussie pushed down through the 50 EMA. Looks like didn't quite get to the level to trail, so we're now short on the MNQ. Small profit. We'll go ahead and take that at the 22.25 as indicated, since we are profitable. All right, folks. Things are about done. See what this MNQ trade and the pound Aussie trades do. Beware of volume, and we're down to 3. So be wary of volume as we come to the end of the week. Crude, unleaded, heating oil, etc. Very likely to move toward the exits. And we're starting to move some volume over on soybeans as well, on the January contract. Not there yet. We've got almost 40,000 contracts traded this morning of the November, and only about 12.5 of January. So keep an eye on that going through the week. And keep an eye. Volume roll on crude and unleaded. Unleaded may roll in. I wouldn't be surprised to see it roll Thursday or Friday. Most likely, my guess on crude would be Monday or Tuesday, but possibly Friday. All right, the 50 EMA showing some support on the pound Aussie as was somewhat expected. Now, can we get down through it? And for the moment, the answer to that question is no. Okay. I will be right back. See where this goes. All right, back again, and we got target 1. And money management on the pound Aussie. And looks like we're going to stop out. All right, so, and it looks like the short on the MNQ was a full loss. And so that will end our session, it looks like. And I will let everybody go to have a wonderful Tuesday. Good afternoon, good morning, whichever. And we'll see everybody tomorrow. And crude oil inventory report on Thursday this week. Thursday at 11. Not tomorrow at 10:30 as usual. So we will see everybody tomorrow morning for regular 9:30 session. And that'll be all for tomorrow. And we'll have 2 sessions on Thursday. So everyone have a wonderful rest of their day. And we'll see you tomorrow.